Everyone that's looking for a nice African for wedding, whatever fabric you need, you can just come over here. You have all this nice stuff. If you need ashebi, you guys can come over here for baby shower, for wedding. You guys are welcome. She had really nice stuff. You can see all over there, all those men over here. You don't have to go to the theater and then Nicole will be telling you all kind of stories. You can just come here. They're already made. And for ladies, you can just look for whatever fabric you're looking for and match it for the men. And, your husband already have a shirt made. You can get stuff for your kids. You can get stuff for the whole family. We have African slippers and ashobi hand ties all over. We have different kinds of lists and everything. So you guys are welcome, okay? It's really nice. It's Fabric Queen on 6695 off of Woodland. 6625 Woodland Avenue, okay? So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. You have nice stuff here for ladies, for men, for kids, and for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia is 100% African-owned business. At Fabric Queen, we are specialized in high quality wax product, Swiss lace, jewelry, and beauty products that will make you shine like the queen of fabrics. We are located at 6625 on Woodland Avenue, 10 Philadelphia. Telephone number 215-800-0228. Tell the management of Fabrics Queens in Philadelphia is easy and salt of the Liberia Public Radio gives you this message. Tell all Akwaba.
President, good afternoon, welcome live from Painesville City. This is LPR Television, and we are here for another brand new edition of the program, Issues of Today. My name is Edward Colley. I'm the host. My man, Magda, is not here today. So I'd like to welcome you wherever you're viewing from, wherever you are. This is your one-stop center for quality information. This is where we bring you issues, making news of the day, and a lot of news happening across our country, across Liberia. The spotlight is on Lofa, where supporters of Brother Samukai Lofians today took to the street to peacefully assemble as various government entities, including the various administrative compounds in Zorzor, in Fonjama City, as well as Foya Statutory District. Brownie J. Samukai was convicted of misapplication of trusted property by the by criminal code B, and that conviction was upheld by the Supreme Court of Liberia. The Supreme Court asked he and others to pay the money back in 6 months' time, not all 50% of the amount, or go to jail as a common criminal. But in the end, the Supreme Court said the ruling have nothing to do with his political life, because as you're aware, and as you're aware, he won the elections in Lofa County, beating Councillor Joseph Pato Jala about 10% different. He accumulated 20,000 votes, and Pato Jala over 20,000 votes, and Pato Jala was around with 13,000+ votes. So his certification has been a problem. He has not been certificated. So his supporters are worried that the government is deliberate in action against him. So they assembled peacefully in various part of Lofa County. We'll be going live to talk to journalist Prince Molba. We told police arrested 7 persons, including 6 female and 6 males and 1 female, for locking the entrance of the Lofa County Administrative Building. That is in Vonjama. According to reports from journalists, strong supporters of defeated candidate Joseph Pato Jala through provocation on grounds that why should the security allow their entry on the lands of the Lofa Administrative Building. So we get information that there were provocation again from the defeated candidate supporters. So we will get more as we go through. We'll be throwing the highlights on the refusal of the government through the National Elections Commission to conduct by-elections. As you may be aware, some lawmakers contested the December 8th election. This is July. July is ending. And by now, 3 months on, we shall have replaced those lawmakers that took to the stage, to become senator and eventually won. Edwin Snow, you're talking about Jeremiah Kung of Nimba, Prince Kemumoy of Bon County, and that of Zoe Emmanuel Peno of Grand Gita County. So we're taking a very, very short break. When we come back, this is Liberia Public Radio. I'm your host, Edward Colley, and we dive into issues, spotlight on Lofa.
Welcome to Fabric Queen of Woodland. Everyone that's looking for nice African for wedding, whatever fabric you need, you can just come over here. You have all this nice stuff. If you need ashebi, you guys can come over here for baby shower, for wedding. You guys are welcome. She have really nice stuff. You can see all over there, all those men over here. You don't have to go to the theater and then they're going to be telling you all kind of stories. You can just come here. They're already made. And for ladies, you can just look for whatever fabric you're looking for and match it for the men. And, your husband already have a shirt made. You can get stuff for your kids. You can get stuff for the whole family. We have African slippers and ashobi hair ties all over. We have different kinds of lists and everything. So you guys are welcome, okay? It's really nice. It's Fabric Queen. On 6695 off of Woodland. 6625 Woodland Avenue, okay? So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. You have nice stuff here for ladies, for men, for kids, and for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia is 100% African-owned business. At Fabric Queen, we are specialized in high-quality wax product, Swiss lace, jewelry, and beauty products that will make you shine like the queen of fabrics. We are located at 6625 on Woodland Avenue, 10 Philadelphia. Telephone number 215-800-0228. Still, the management of Fabri's Queens in Philadelphia is easy insult of the Liberia Public Radio gives you this message. Tell all, Akwaba.
So I'd like to welcome you back to Liberia Public Radio, live from Painesville City here in Monrovia. We also have our headquarters there in New England, where our New England Bureau Chief CEO Francis COAs. And I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Let's Talk Liberia. Today, schools of supporters took to the streets peacefully in Vonjama, in Foya, Zozo, Lofa County. Supporters of Brandon J. Samukai, former Liberia's defense minister, fire burned former defense minister. So I'm trying to connect my friend and Prince Molba, who is a journalist working for Radio Life in Zozo, Lofa County, to tell us how issues unfolded today. Prince is on the line. Prince, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Edward. Good afternoon to the people who know to your afternoon show. It's a pleasure being live from Lofa.
Thank you very much. Today there were issues. There was issue in Lofa. Brownie Samukai, 23,300 plus vote, yet to be certificated 7 months on since December 8, exactly 8 months on since December 8, 2020. An overwhelming mandate from the people of Lofa, but he's yet to get his certificate, and that's how that going down well with the people of Lofa. I understand that they gather in different locations, different places today across the county.
Yes, of course. Lofans welcome to the news of supporters, followers, and partisans of the ex-state minister and Lofa County Senator Brandon Samukai protest in the county's capital, Vonjama, to be more precise. The protesters were initially witnessed seen at the administrative building, the administrative seat of the county, where the superintendent used as his office, and they were seen chanting political slogans with demanding the certification of their decision at the December 8, 2020 vote. And so when the protest started, it was met with provocation from some individuals believed to be friends of Councillor Joseph Atawajala, and the police intervened. And earlier on, during the inception of the protest, they locked up the administrative seat, and the police had to intervene, and they was locked before the superintendent would have access to his office. Onward to Foya, and we were also informed and through pictures and also some of our colleagues who were on ground, and therefore we heard the protesters at the commissioner's office where, quote unquote, the commissioner was allegedly beaten when the protesters tried forcing their way into his office, and they locked up the commissioner's office and the mayor's office both in Foya, and the commissioner was taken to the police station for rescue. But the police have said Foya that they're going to launch a full-scale investigation into the matter, and those who will be found culpable will be prosecuted. I'm talking about those who were part of the protest. And then in Vonjama, 7 persons have been arrested already, 6 male and 1 female, by the Liberia National Police on grounds that they lock up the administrative seat of the superintendent, thereby obstructing government's function. I spoke with the Assistant Commissioner for Police, which is the police commander of Lofa County, William Johnson, minutes ago. He confirmed that. He said yes, they are waiting to be charged officially by the police and to be forwarded to the court for possible prosecution. And Superintendent Kama has also condemned the act of the protesters, especially in Vonjama, with journalists who visited his office today. He said, as a matter of fact, he made the representation of the president in the county. It is not his responsibility. It is not in his purview to intervene with such a case involving the senator-elect Brownie Samukai. The matter is at the court, just as the president said, and the law should take its course. But it was quite different in also Edward. As you might be aware, the protests were taking place simultaneously in the big cities in Lofa that includes also Vonjima and Foya. So it was different in also where I fully covered the protests from the section at the restricted compound. They went at the commissioner's office where they were demanding that the commissioner should be able to relay to the government that indeed they want their will to prevail, as indeed they are getting impatient. And of course, they also went at this also magisterial court, and of course, they said the same thing there, where they were asking the court to use their power as the issue is about the court to make sure that their senator is elected. And so some of the wordings that are captured Edward on the placards or the poster sheets that I saw, there were inscriptions like Nofakate need or senator elect for the representation in the House of Senate, our leader. We need him. Lofa County is also inside, says we need our senator elect Honorable Brownie J. Samukai. And the motto were, I mean, we are here to the end. Samukai is our senator. Lofa, no matter what the case may be, he is our senator. And some say we want our senator, Honorable Brownie J. Samukai, no matter the case may be, he is our senator. And so there were a lot, and what I captured it was, we are tired with injustice, and the government must act now. And so there were a lot of inscriptions on their placards, but Edward, like I said, and that's why the 7 persons have been arrested, and they are presently behind bar and waiting to be prosecuted by the court.
What a quite interesting day in Lofa. I lived there many years ago, normally goes there, but I have not seen such a political fever like this, seeing people protesting on behalf of politicians. Some guy may be well grounded as a character, he may have his own charisma that the people of Lufa have seen. But to take you back, I was baffled when I saw supporters of defeated Kennedy 3 times. He tried, now and lost, trying to provoke supporters of Brownie J. Samukai, that supporters of Councillor Joseph Patojala.
Yes, of course, and that was quite unusual. And I mean, it was like everyone were like not happy with the idea, especially when they were asking the security on grounds that why they should allow the supporters of Samukai to have access to the administrative seat, and they were one John Molu and one Kemako, and I'm told these are strong supporters of Councillor Joseph Patojala, who also participated in the December 2020 senatorial election. And one of the comical one is that the market superintendent of Lofa County, to be more precise, with station in Vonjima, I'm told has threatened some of the market women who participated in Vonjima, the protest about Samukai certification. And when journalists visited her today to confirm the thing, I mean, you can imagine that they saw this very intensing. I mean, where she was saying that, well, thank God they have arrested 7 persons already. Of course, this is our time, we will deal with them. Yes.
Wow. Threatening people who you didn't give money to do business?
Of course, and as you might be aware, the market is structured in a way that they have the workers, and she happens to be the superintendent. And so she said actions will be taken, and she got a power as a superintendent of the market to bounce somebody from, or imposing fine on people who might have indirectly or directly participated in the protest today. That would be maybe telling the person where you're not going to say here. Don't forget, the power that be it has all they can to stop somebody from doing what they can, except if the person can use the legal name or the court that is in their right to be accepted as well by the court.
Well, I hope she understands that people have the rights to peaceful assembly. But let's go back quickly to some of the issues in Zozo and Foya and Reservoir. Samukai got overwhelmingly elected by the people of Lofa. This case, in my view, is well overdue. But what are the ordinary people, those who did not form part of protests, independent thinkers of the country, what are they saying as well?
talk to over the time, based on radio talk shows we've had on the radio in the county. I mean, majority of the offense, of course, have said that well, they are not treated fairly by the action of the government. They said the government is allegedly behind Samukai certification being delayed, and there are some individuals who are also supporters of the ruling regime who have said, well, the CDP did not do well for people by Samukai to be a person who was earlier on announced to be a convict by criminal code C, even though he took a plea and then knew he had a problem. But for allowing such a person to contest on their ticket, it was, I mean, a banderal box for embarrassment for offense. Why others have said that no, you can't blame the CPP because then someone took an appeal at the level of the Supreme Court and he was given the full right to participate into the election. And there are some who are calling for some guys to act, that is either to speak on the matter as to whether he's going to relinquish the post, even though he was announced by the National Elections Commission as winner of the December election, or he will maintain the post, and then if he would do, what will he do? And there are other people who are saying, well, as a court mandated to pay this money, he should be able to pay the money by satisfying his disability, and then so that he can be able to take a seat. And so it depends on who we talk to, on a very large scale as well. And there are people who are actually more interested, especially those who did not form part of the protest. We've been moving in the communities. I mean, we're listening to radio talk shows. There are people who are buying the idea of the protesters. As you might be aware, prior to the July 26th celebration this year, there was another protest both in also and Fuya, where I mean supporters of Samukai and some sympathizers, including followers, in the government of Nigeria, from the Supreme Court, and Chief Justice Francis Kompa 7 days later, and our 7 days has elapsed according to the protesters today. That was one of their plight. They said again the government 7 days ultimatum to certificate Samukai, or the Supreme Court should come up with a plain and clear ruling in their favor, allow him to take his seat, making the will of Nova County people to be respected, or they will immediately face another strong resistance as of August 1, declaring that their action will be more radical as of August 1 instead of what they experienced today.
This debate of CPP didn't do well. CDC wanted Samukai here and there. I want those who have a strong conviction, no matter Samukai political affiliation, Samukai was going to win because he was quite granted, charismatic. He managed to play his political card well. As a journalist, do you think Samukai won because of political party?
Well, Edward, to be very frank, I live in Olofa over the time, and from the inception of the political journey to was 2020 December election, Edward, I must admit to you that Samukai, I mean, did all he could to market himself that led to Lufens voting him massively. I'm talking about the 20,000 plus voters who voted him across the county. And through be to God, who is the overall superseer of mankind, Edward, I must admit, with the exception of Samukai, if even Samukai were going to contest as an independent candidate, from my own survey, from what I saw and from the way the election went, he was going to stay win as the choice of Nova County people. So no party, Samukai was going to win from what he did, because this is a man politically who took into consideration the views, I mean, the political, the religious, the ethnic and tribal tolerance of all sectors, the Madingo, the Loma, the Kisi, the Kwele, I mean, the Muslim, the Christians, the traditional people, the Zulus and Bodies, he took all of them, he has structure, he has cells across the county. I mean, beginning to form part of the process. So how would it be that people would say it was the CPP that marketed Samukai, but don't also forget that, I mean, political opponents have their own way of scrutinizing or looking at things. Yes, as somebody might say, it's most like drawing number 6 and number 9. It depends on the side you stand. If you stand to the upper side, you will see 6 to be 9. If you stand to the down part, you see 6 to be 6.
All right, Prince, my man Prince Molba, Thank you very much. Your uncle is still waiting for his wine here after the birthday. You have to bring my wine over this weekend.
And of course, I promise, and I just hope that the gods of Lofa will permit me peacefully with all of their blessing and might, including the blessing of my uncle Edo Colley, to cross the Joseph Franklin Walker Bridge, the famous the Winston Bridge, to bring your wine.
Thank you very much for the update from Lofa.
You most welcome.
He's our man, Prince Molba, there live from Zozo, Lofa County. There you have it. Schools of supporters of Brownie J. Samuka, firebrand, former defense minister who overwhelmingly got elected, was faced serious legal challenges at the Supreme Court of Liberia. When we come back after this break, we'll wind you down. We'll give you some countdown to this whole debate, to this whole issue, and drive you to our next talking point. This is LPR Radio, live from where we are here in Painesville City, outside Liberia's capital, Monrovia. Thanks for all of joining. Yusuf Batoya, your name is too that kind of way. Matoya Razaki, J. Fire Williams, leader, sorry, my man, my brother-in-law, my in-law, Ayuba Dauda Swari, Sylvester Wama, and the rest of guys joining us live here on LPR television. We like to take a very short break. We'll come back. We continue the conversation. This is Issues of the Day with me, Edward Colley.
Welcome to Fiber Queen of Woodland. Everyone that's looking for a nice African for wedding, whatever fiber you need, you can just come over here. You have all this nice stuff. If you need ashebi, you guys can come over here for baby shower, for wedding. You guys are welcome. She have really nice stuff. You can see all over there, all those men over here. You don't have to go to the theater and then they're going to be telling you all kind of stories. You can just come here. They're already made. And for ladies, you can just look for whatever fiber you're looking for and match it for the men. And, your husband already have a shirt made. You can get stuff for your kids. You can get stuff for the whole family. We have African slippers and ashobi hair ties all over. We have different kinds of lists and everything. So you guys are welcome, okay? It's really nice. It's Fiber Queen on 6695 off of Woodland. 6625 Woodland Avenue, okay? So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. You have nice stuff here for ladies, for men, for kids, and for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia is 100% African-owned business. At Fabric Queen, we are specialized in high-quality wax product, Swiss lace, jewelry, and beauty products that will make you shine like the queen of fabrics. We are located at 6625 on Woodland Avenue, 10 Philadelphia. Telephone number 215-800-0228. Tell the management of Fabrics Queens in Philadelphia is easy and salt of the Liberia Public Radio gives you this message. Tell all Akwaba.
2018. Statement by the government of Liberia on the concerns raised by families of AFL personnel on the utilization of funds in their welfare accounts. Upon consultation with the President, Her Excellency Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and in consultation with the President-elect, His Excellency Ambassador Weir, I'm reading the following statement from the government. It has come to the attention of the government of Liberia that wives of personnel of the armed forces of Liberia have raised concerns over the utilization and management of funds deducted from their family members serving in the armed forces of Liberia that were deposited into a pension fund account. They were concerned that funds used from this account on AFL activities should not have been used for that purpose, but that the government should have provided funds in the budget to cater to welfare of personnel of the armed forces of Liberia. You may recall that in August 2009, the Ministry of National Defense established a contributory savings involving deductions from all ranks of the AFL for their welfare and supplementary pension benefit after their years of honorable service. As of October 2017, the amount of $2,062,160.14, including accrued interest, were collected and deposited into that account at EcoBank. It has been established that about $1,147,656.35 was spent on the AFL, and the balance in the account more like is about $688,964.96 as of 8 November 2017. Following this outcry by families of AFL personnel on the status and utilization of said account, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia ordered an immediate investigation by a board of inquiry to determine the status, utilization, and balances of said account. The findings of the report establish the following facts. 1. That the Ministry of National Defense did not establish guidelines nor a clear policy on the utilization of this welfare account. 2. That the Ministry of National Defense did not provide timely information to personnel of the Armed Forces of Liberia on the operation and utilization of said account. 3. That the Ministry of National Defense authorized the expenditure of funds from this account on soldiers' welfare without the requisite consent of the AFL High Command. 4. That all money spent on military personnel welfare should have been handled by and through the government normal budgetary appropriation and not from the AFL welfare account. 5. That the MOD failed to seek requisite budgetary appropriations for the welfare of the soldiers and that of the Ministry of National Defense, and that funds should not have been used for the benefit of the soldiers without requisite budgetary appropriation. 6. Documents reviewed that the expenditures made from this welfare account were for the benefit of AFL families, but those funds should have never come in the place. However, the Ministry of National Defense is responsible for processes in the mentioned expenditure account. Consequently, the government of Liberia has determined that it is appropriate and the right thing to do to restitute or refund the full amount of $1,147,656.35 that was expended on the AFL for the past several years. This refund shall be immediately provided in the next budgetary appropriation to the AFL by the government of Liberia. Hence,
There you have it, Brandon Samukai Firebrand, former defense minister there, reading the government position when the whole battle that started as far back as 2018, right, where he started taking debate that he wanted to be senator of Lofa County. He said he did not use the money. He did not use the money by himself. He was instructed by his boss, but he was found guilty and asked to pay in 2 years' time or go to common jail, move to the Supreme Court. As you know, in our jurisprudence, government don't take appeal on criminal matter. Move to the Supreme Court of Liberia. The Supreme Court said, hey, my friend, you and your friends and your colleagues should pay the money, half of that money within 6 month time. You know, he went on to win the elections in Lofa, and he became senator. The government, the Supreme Court, at the end of the ruling, said the ruling got no banding or got nothing to do with Mr. Samukai's political life. There were some of his lawyers are arguing that the Supreme Court can now undo what it said. But government said no, the man is a convict, went to the Supreme Court, Justice in Chimber, Joseph Nangwe, gave government what they wanted by by issuing the prohibition so that he can be certificated until he fulfilled his liability to the government of Liberia. That's the AFL pension fund should be paid back. So there where it is to the Lufians who are now quite satisfied with what is happening to their senator protested today across the county. And so we don't know how far will their protest to go. So thanks to our man Prince Molba there who fill out things with details of that information. There is another information. I don't know. It been exactly almost 8 months now since we went to the polls and elected new senators. Some of our senators who we elected were representatives. Prince Kemumwe of Bon County District number 2. You're talking about Edu Snow 1, District 1, Bomi. You're talking about Zoe Peno of Nigeria County and represent Senator Jeremiah Kuhn. They all won the election. So now our electoral law, that election has been conducted a long time ago. But it now appears, I have to say, nobody is concerned about that constitutional violations of our law. Nobody came to be asking those fundamental questions as to what is happening. These districts are not being represented. These districts have no one now to be speaking on their behalf in the lower house of the legislature. And everything have just gone down. Nobody is talking about it. That's a complete violation of our law. 73 electoral districts, 40,000 threshold set in 2011 after the census in 2008. Though there was some political maneuvering, some districts are not qualified to be districts because they don't have that kind of a number. But some politicians along the line have to maneuver their way to make their way through to ensure that the counties and that districts get total representation. So today, 4 seats are vacant across our country. And it's been 8 months down, nobody dare care to ask some of the fundamental questions. And so what's the government plan is? Because we got 2021, 2022, and the entire 2023. You can't have all of the districts empty. There must be representation. These people must have their representation. So if we don't conduct this election, that's a violation. So the 40,000 people in District 1 bombing, in District number 2 in district number 2 of Bon County, as well as the Ganta area of that's district number 3, I guess, in Nimba County, will not have representation for 3 years. Who speaks on their behalf? How do they get representation at county sitting? Who goes to the county sitting to take that debate? When the budget surface on the floor of the legislature in the lower house, who speaks for them? They got institutions in their county that need to benefit through the national budget. Who will be talking on their behalf? It is long overdue. These elections should have been conducted a long time ago. And I don't just know why is it that these elections can be conducted. And the National Elections Commission, the legislature, people in these counties, in the various electoral districts, seems to be talking nothing about it. They just sit quietly. Nothing actually is going on. Welcome, Stephen Nimble, for joining us live. This is LPR. We're talking the issues right here. This is issue of the day. So that's one of the issues that caught my attention today. It is 8 months. 8 months. And here we are. These districts cannot get a legislator because we can conduct a simple by-election. And the districts are empty, practically empty. No lawmakers fighting on their behalf, nobody to speak for them. Some have concession agreements in their locale. Who will take the debate to the legislature? Their lawmakers won election, begin senator, there is a vacancy. We cannot fill the vacancy. We don't know what's going on. The legislature not speaking, nobody there to speak. Elections Commission quiet. Is another issue of no money. Are we waiting until the general elections? That will be a fundamental violation of the rights of those people who live in these districts. So you want to make a point on the Samuka issue and the issue relating to our elections, the elections that is yet to be conducted, the by-elections in Bumi, in Grenjide, in Nimba, and that of Bon County, where former deputy speaker was representative. The numbers was on screen. Code there, Labiro code 0880 here, 143056 or 231-880-143056 is the WhatsApp number, or if you like, you can call direct so you can make your point right here on the issues of today, wherever you are, whatever point you like to make. What do you make of the issues as far as it's concerned? Then Lofians are saying that they are not quite satisfied. They are the ones they are senator to be certificated as quick as possible. It is now long overdue. So we don't know how far that will go. So if you want to make a point, you can just call on 333-222, that's 231-0880-1430-56, 231-880-1430-56. So you are here in Liberia, watching live, and you want to make a point, you can call on 0880-1430-56. The number is on your screen. So we like to again take a very, very, very quick break, and when we come back, we will take your calls if it comes to right here.
Welcome to Fiber King of Woodland. Everyone that's looking for a nice African for wedding, whatever fiber you need, you can just come over here. You have all this nice stuff. If you need ashebi, you guys can come over here for baby shower, for wedding. You guys are welcome. She had really nice stuff. You can see all over there, all those men over here. You don't have to go to the theater and then Nicole will be telling you all kind of stories. You can just come here. They're already made. And for ladies, you can just look for whatever fiber you you're looking for a masher for the men, and you know your husband already have a shirt made, you can get stuff for your kids. You can get stuff for the whole family. We have African slippers and Ashobi hand ties all over. We have different kinds of lists and everything. So you guys are welcome, okay? It's really nice. It's Fabric Queen on Woodland, okay? $96.95 off of Woodland. 6625 Woodland Avenue, okay? So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. You have nice stuff here for ladies, for men, for kids, and for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia is 100% African-owned business. At Fabric Queen, we are specialized in high-quality wax product, Swiss lace, jewelry, and beauty products that will make you shine like the queen of fabrics. We are located at 6625 on Woodlands Avenue, 10 Philadelphia. Telephone number 215-800-0228. Tell the management of Fabrics Queens in Philadelphia is easy insult of the Liberia Public Radio gives you this message. Tell all Akwaba.
Welcome back to it right here on Liberia Public Radio, and trying to get to Fokbai Tiller there in Vanjama, Lofa County, the official seat of the capital city, provincial capital city of Lofa, and trying to get to Fokbai as we try to get some details of those arrested following the protest there in Vanjaman, across Lofa to the Zozo, Vanjaman, Fuya. As a matter of fact, you know, Fuya is where Grammy J. Samokan man who the people were protesting for his certification to the comes from. So I'm trying to get to journalist Fokbai Tiller. If you like to, if you want to comment or talk on the issues right here, the number is on your screen there. You can put your calls through right here so we can talk, so your point can be made clear as to where you stand and what's your input on this whole Bulubalu. We're yet to conduct the by-elections for four lawmakers, representatives who became senator and in this by-elections, and we don't know what is happening, whether there is no money to conduct by-election for them. Let me see what I can get coming for by Tiller right here on the line from Bonjama City, Lofa County.
Welcome to Fiber Queen of Woodland. Everyone that's looking for nice African for wedding, whatever fiber you need, you can just come over here. You have all this nice stuff. If you need ashebi, you guys can come over here for baby shower, for wedding. You guys are welcome. She have really nice stuff. You can see all over there, all those men over here. You don't have to go to the theater and then they're going to be telling you all kind of stories. You can just come here. They're already made. And for ladies, you can just look for whatever fiber you're looking for and match it for the men. And, your husband already have a shirt made. You can get stuff for your kids. You can get stuff for the whole family. We have African slippers and ashobi hair ties all over. We have different kinds of lists and everything. So you guys are welcome, okay? It's really nice. It's Fiber Queen on Woodland, 6695 off of Woodland. 6625 Woodland Avenue, okay? So you guys are welcome, 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 welcome. You have nice stuff here for ladies, for men, for kids, and for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia. Fabric Queen of Philadelphia is 100% African-owned business. At Fabric Queen, we are specialized in high quality wax product, Swiss lace, jewelry, and beauty products that will make you shine like the queen of fabrics. We are located at 6625 on Woodland Avenue, 10 Philadelphia. Telephone number 215-800-0228. Tell the management of Fabrics Queens in Philadelphia is easy and salt of the Liberia Public Radio gives you this message. Tell all Akwaba.
Let's take it down now. Fokbari joins me live. Good afternoon, Fokbari. I'm okay. It's coming later on, just to wrap up now. Today, Vojama was a scene of drama. Supporters of Brownie Samukai sent to light not certificate yet to the street. We understand police arrested some people. How did it go?
Yeah, definitely. I think I can recall the friend of Samukai is supporter of the Senator-elect of Lofa County, the Honorable Brownie Jeffrey Samukai. There was a major press conference and there was an ultimatum issued by his supporters that the government should certificate him or they will issue some specified political actions. And this morning, there's a fellow in Vojama called David Maulu who is believed to be chief clerk in the commissioner office, the Vojama District Commissioner office. He led the protest at the administrative building. Of course, the protesters were seen blocking the administrative building of Vojama, which prompted some security intervention. that later on, I got some PSU officers who arrived in Vortimer to quiet the situation. And in the process, 7 were arrested as we speak. They are in jail. And look, what we gathering everywhere is that these people are very angry. They said if the 7 of their police cannot be released today, tomorrow will be a major. I mean, it's going to be bigger than what happened today in Baltimore City.
Wow. It's time, you know, event.
And additionally, Edward, this is not only Michigan and Baltimore, even in South. There was a protest in South. There was a protest in Foya. The citizens are saying the government must certificate their senator-elect Honorable J. Granny Samuka. This is the mayor who they voted for in December 8. They are also setting the precedence of Honorable Abubakar Kamara, who, of course, took the government of the Republic of Liberia, and he was elected by the people of District number 15, and he was given the time frame to pay back or to rest to whatever money he's going for government. Just 2021, Honorable Abubakar Kamara completed that payment. They are saying that's injustice when they give their senator, Honorable Granny Samuka. Honorable Granny Samuka didn't steal the money. There was a comprehensive expenditure report that was provided to the court. And Honorable Samuka has agreed to restitute that amount of money based on the court ruling. What did the Supreme Court say? The Supreme Court said 6 months. Honorable Samuka was restitute that amount or face imprisonment. And the people of Lofa agree strongly that is the final arbiter of justice in the Republic of Liberia. And as such, that decision, that ruling must be respected. No other ruling can surpass that ruling from the Supreme Court full bench.
In the protests like this, there are reports that some supporters of defeated candidate, the man who Samuka won, and the man who has been very unfortunate 3 times to win elections in Lofa, some of his supporters intruded the protest. How true is that, Councillor Jala?
Yes, I was on the scene. I saw James Moro, I saw Kemaku Kamara. I mean, these are strong supporters. Now, what I can confirm is Councillor Jala in support of these guys. I saw the other protesters. Councillor Jala said to me personally, he's going to have a major press conference tomorrow to speak to the Liberty, to speak to the affairs. Does Councillor Jala support the action of his supporters in Lofa? That would be very factual. But I saw those supporters were Councillor Joseph Pato Jala. If you were to go on James Moro Facebook page, this is the Moro who said if Honorable Samuka is denied by the Supreme Court, automatically the man who gets second becomes winner. You know, I mean, providing constitutional backing, which has been defeated by many ruffians. Howbeit, we think the entire disruption of the protest came about when those colleagues from the Honorable Joseph Pato Jala, the of the CDC, came in at the administrative compound to disrupt the entire process.
It means members of the Coalition for Democratic Change?
Yes, you know, as you may be aware, the mayor of Monrovia, the honorable, and our million uncle, we refer to as million now, Jefferson Tamakoji, was in Lofa to do the life of project. I mean, this sort of life project that the president, you know, going to be there found their life posts, sort of life posts of Washington City and other areas. So, you know, he's in Lofa. Look, you know, whenever Honorable Kogi is traveling, you always see the tents of seditions. I mean, the entire Lofa has been barricaded with the July 26th, with the past July 26th celebration, with citizens in the county based on Okoji visitation to Lofa. So it is for that backdrop, Okoji is leaving Lofa today, hopefully, to come out to Monrovia. So there are speculations until the mayor can justify, until the mayor can dispute this information that he is put up and find out the dysfunction of the prayer protest in support of our Brother Tamuka certification in Fujima, in Foya, and in Zaza, respectively.
Tell me how, apart from those who went to protest, political commentators, independent thinkers, how ordinary Lufians feel that they casted their ballot on December 8th and they can't get their representation. How are they feeling?
The citizens are very disappointed. The citizens in their mind speak in their wisdom. Government had the jurisdiction. I mean, they have all the authorities in national government contest election. Especially where the Lofa County Senator, the former Senator George Tamatembe, and I was stuck when I was talking to the Supreme Court to deny him from contesting. The government of the Republic of Labrador gave authorization to Honorable Samika to contest. The local people among those who contested the 2020 felt in their mind that Samika is the best among them, based upon only approval of the Stella Bear of the Unity Party and former Vice President of the Republic of Labrador, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Iman Kwaka, the approval of the current Senator of Lofa County, the Honorable Stephen Jova Amadou Zaho, they voted overwhelmingly Honorable J. Barnett Samuka. They think it is a complete contradiction against democracy that Samuka is yet to be certificated and inducted into the Honorable Address Senate 8 months plus now since he got elected December 8, 2020. They are very disappointed in the government of Europe. They are saying the government will deny the man. It is felt that he stole money or his incorrupt practices against the will of the government. Deny the man. But now, election is over. Some of that case is ready to run long time. But when you authorize Samuka, you allow Samuka to contest the election. The people voted in accordance to Article 1 of the Liberian Constitution says, power is inherent in the people. The people voted on Samuka overwhelmingly with 20,000 plus votes to become Senator of Lofa County. You want to deny him simply because of somebody saying he obeyed the former commander-in-chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, the former president of the Republic of Liberia. They think this is a complete disservice to their country. And the Supreme Court have come out with a ruling. Edward, let's be realistic. There was a prohibition filed against the certification. Almost week plus now. The Supreme Court is here to come out with a ruling. The Supreme Court will do the only thing. If some kind not be certificated, say it. But you can tell them, and it stands still. Meaning, somebody cannot be certificated, you cannot tell the citizen if there is a need for by election to replace Honorable Samuka. Everything here has standstill. You have one senator for a big county, that Lofa County. You have two senators from Grand Group County. That is a disservice, Edward. That is an essential get for the citizen within Lofa County right
now. The issue is in the court. We are up to August by Friday. And are you sensing any hope or any optimism from the people of Lofa that they will have the man they elected taking his seat?
They are very upbeat. They are upbeat that nobody can change their decision. They voted Honorable Brani J. Samuka to represent them at the Liberian Senate. And they think Article 1 of our Liberian Constitution says power is inherent in the people, and the people December 8th, they are very optimistic that there will be no change or no opposition to what they did on December 8th. That is to vote Honorable Brian Samuka as the Senator of Lofa County for a period of 9 years.
Well, we hope.
In the contrary, we must expect what's happening currently in Lofa County.
Well, we hope to see her down.
In the Republic of Liberia.
Okay, we hope to see how that unfolds, how it unfolds at the Supreme Court of Liberia. And thanks for joining us. We hope Khan has returned to Vojama City.
Well, the Senator of Lofa County, the Honorable Steve Zach was in the county. In the part that chairman of the Defense Security Intelligence and Veteran Fed. He's working along the security, all of the joint security to ensure that the people of Lofa can be safe, to ensure how can be addressed in the interest of Lofa County.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Edward.
For my teller, Liberian journalist live from the line from Vojama City in Lofa County, where schools, hundreds of supporters of Jeffrey Bruni Samuka, Senator-elect of Lofa County, took to the streets today demanding his certification. He was elected on December 8th, affirmed by the Supreme Court. Anderson Lufien said there were electoral fraud because you know all your fraud allegations does not amount to rerunning in that county. But the government took issue, say the mayor is a convict, he should not be certificated. A request that was granted by Justice Nchimbra, Joseph Nangbe, and Samuka team headed to the Supreme Court. Arguments have ended. It is now to the court to decide whether or not Samuka should be certificated, why he paid 50% of the 1.1 million United States dollars he and his two deputies misapplied, according to the Supreme Court of Liberia. Many thanks for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday with another fresh and brand new edition of the Issues of the Day. My name is Edward Colley. Have a pleasant Thursday, Friday, weekend, moving on, and a happy belated 26th and a prosperous Liberia. Thank you for watching.